So I'm here to talk about two questions. Question one is, how far will the connected consumer go? But even more importantly, how prepared are we to go out and meet them? I'm going to start with my cover photo, which is shown here on the slide. And it's very symbolic of the shift that we're in the midst of. This cover photo was taken from my Everest Base Camp trek a few years ago. I was taking pictures on my mobile phone and uploading them on Facebook all the way up to 18,000 feet. Ncell had just laid their 3G towers then, and now they tell me that there's actually 4G at the base camp. So you can be sitting there placing your shopping order, and by the time you come back, it'll be delivered at your doorstep. Staggering to see the pace of technology. Adobe and Facebook, we have had a long, deep relationship both at the global and the local level with a charter of really helping our partners and our clients navigate the shift to digital and mobile, because after all, market share is won and lost in these moments of transition. As I dig deeper into this mobile consumer, I want to show you the results of a study that we commissioned to understand what does it mean to really grow up in this age of multiple screens. This was a study that focused on the age group 13 to 24. Let's play a video to tell you what is it that was found. Sound.
Off! Go outside and play with the dog.
सबसे पहले तो ये इनकी आंखों के लिए बहुत बुरा है.
In the 50s, there were no computers.
I cannot imagine living without the internet.
My high school locker had quite a few movie stars in them.
Je suis la vie des acteurs, des chanteurs en ligne.
We love to pass handwritten notes.
In a week, I probably sent 1,000 texts.
Ele tá sempre nesse celular. Eu não sei tanto o que ele faz nesse celular o tempo todo.
Hi.
ABC Mark.
Here are some of my photos.
Never seen that. Really? Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
This was on the beach.
Wow. Ah là, c'était ma première répète avec la compagnie.
Você realmente conhece 1000 pessoas?
Well, that's good bodybuilding. Very good.
ये तो बड़ी सुंदर है. ये बड़ी अच्छी लग रही है मुझे.
Thank you.
It's a bit of my high school memorabilia.
You look different.
Oh, papa, t'étais vraiment beau gosse là-dessus. This looks like an Instagram filter.
क्या मेरी Facebook profile में लग सकती है?
It's kind of weird seeing her in like pictures when she's like near my age.
When I was his age, we did almost the same thing, but in a different way.
I took the picture with a Polaroid. She takes it with her phone.
Posting your stuff online and getting acceptance from that encourages you to do more of what you believe in.
Teenagers through history are the same. They want to express themselves.
ये मुझे अपने टाइम का याद दिलाती है.
Pretty cool, huh? Round of applause for the consumer behavior that we see. I think one of the lines stands out to me. We did the same things, they just do it in a different way. Some top-line findings from the study. Number one, mobile is truly the first screen. Number two, this age group suffers from FOBO, fear of being offline. Seriously, yeah? This is something that they expressed. Over 70% said that they need the internet all day long. Over 60% said that they would feel lost if they didn't have access to social media. Social media was the first place that they turned to share something, whether it was a picture of themselves, an interesting piece of news, a funny joke, far outpacing any other mode of communication, face-to-face, text, email, any other mode of communication. Now, when you add all of these interactions up, it leads to the massive shift that we spoke about. 2 years ago, 2013, for the first time, there were people consuming more content on digital in the US than on television. And if you look deeper, it's mobile that contributes the most to that trajectory. And if you look at the graphs, the last time a crossover like that happened was when television overtook the radio in the 50s. And as you can see from these graphs, there's no going back. We see those numbers at Facebook. Over 1 billion people on Facebook connecting and sharing globally, over 1 billion on the mobile device, right here in India. Where should I be pointing to for the clicker? All right. It really wants you to remember the global numbers. Okay, all right. India numbers, over 100 million people connecting and sharing here in India, over 100 million people on the mobile. What excites us is the daily reach, right? 49 million coming back every single day on the mobile device. And to put that in perspective, that's over 6 times larger than the largest English newspaper, 4 times larger than the most popular television show. What's even more exciting than these large numbers is how inclusive the growth has been. So while a lot of people think of us as a smartphone-only, metro-only phenomena, actually the growth comes from the top 8 metros, tier 2, tier 3, the rest of India. You know, one of my most favorite Facebook stories, and it's great how everywhere you go, people have a Facebook story to share, but one of my most favorite one was when Pallavi Gupta, who's the founder of the Mast Kalandar fast food chain, she came up to me and she said, Kirthiga, you have to know, most of my cooks, they don't know how to read, they don't know how to write, but they know how to use the phone and they know how to use Facebook. You know, here's a picture that she said, the wonderful people who are using the platform in ways beyond what even we would imagine. Some of their interactions on Facebook, lots of pictures being shared, but also lots of brand interactions, okay? And she messaged me a few months ago and she said, you know, now we have a corporate website and it takes the form of a Facebook page because that's where they are anyways. So it's pretty cool to see people using the platform far beyond what one would have imagined. Now let's shift to what does all of this mean for brands and for marketers. And I want to show you a slide that Asha Shekhar from Coca-Cola, who leads media at Coca-Cola, shared with a group full of marketers. And she said, okay, look at this. I don't know how many times I got tagged in that first picture, okay? Where she told a room full of marketers, she said, where else will you see a brand that is so embedded into consumer behavior that you see a sari, a Facebook sari, you see a Facebook chartwala, and just check out the last image, okay, Durga Puja, on the top you have a picture of the deity, and on the right hand side you have Mark Zuckerberg, okay? And yeah, so, I mean, how point to the marketers where if you are still thinking about what's digital, what's mobile, how quickly do I need to react to this, know that this is embedded in consumers. This is what people are thinking, this is what people are doing, and really the question for brands is how quickly and how boldly can we go out and reach them where they are. So there are 2 fundamental shifts that I want to talk about in marketing. One is a shift to people-based marketing. You might look at this slide and say, what's this? Is it just a bunch of pixels? But if you dig deeper, it's actually the profile pictures of all of the people on Facebook. People are telling us, we spoke about data just a few minutes ago in the previous presentation, people are telling us what they like, what their interests are, and in turn, they are demanding relevant, personalized content. Demanding that, remember that. The second shift goes hand in hand, mobile. Mobile is a personal screen. It's no longer a shared screen like your television, which is a family screen, your newspaper, your radio. It's a personal screen. The combination of having real people and a personal device is potent.